Well.
Prices.
Oh, hey, McLean. Hey, how you doing there, bud?
Hey, Jake. What are you watching?
It's a tape I recorded a while back. Looks like I was just flipping through channels someday. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, indecisive man, aren't you?
I guess there was just nothing good on TV that day. The big guy with the mustache didn't fascinate me. That dance thing
Well,
didn't
maybe
fascinate
there were
me.
too many good things on TV, so you tried to capture them all at once.
I
Sugar
just couldn't. I couldn't make up my mind. Do I want to see the old lady in the apron, or do I want to see the black and white movie, or Welcome Back, Kotter? I think that's what that
in
was.
the world is that?
I have no clue.
Come on,
Now
Gunsmoke.
we're going back the other way.
Okay, now I'm getting annoyed with my past self. Just pick something, bud.
Hey, are you a good kisser?
Yeah, I think I'm a good
What?
kisser. Oh, I think.
I
from
often
what I've
corner
heard,
middle
from what I've
schoolers
been
and ask
told,
them how
the
good a
feedback
kisser they
I've gotten
are.
is,
Yeah, I'd say
you're
that I'm
a
a
great
good
kisser. You're a
kisser.
good kisser. You kiss good.
Call
Corey,
1-909-909-3300
you protest a little
and
much
you're
there,
straight from
bud.
Corey. $2 for the first minute.
Corey
45 cents for
Haim,
traditional minute.
ladies' man.
Call 1-900-909-3300.
Call me.
Imagine how many
1-900-909-3300.
angry parents found out their
It's
kids
very
did
important. I have
that.
a lot to tell you guys. Please call me.
If you have arthritis, you can't make it go away.
You
But
can't make the
can
last
help
name
reduce your
Potts
pain
go
by
away
joining
either.
the aquatic program developed by the Arthritis Foundation and the YMCA. These gentle
I
exercises
stuck my
are
finger
down
in an
a warm
outlet, and ever
pool,
since my
and they can help
arthritis
you
hasn't
feel
bothered
and
me at
live
all.
better.
I was
The
gonna
aquatic
say that
program
joke.
is available to you right now. So
Boy, Miss
please
Frizzle's
call
fallen
your
on hard
Arthritis
times.
Foundation chapter for details. You'll be glad you did.
Will I?
I'm blowing this joint. Get it?
Oscar winner Paul Newman, Wise Guys, Ken
Paul
Wall,
Newman,
Ed
Ken
Asner,
Wall,
Fort Apache,
Ed Asner,
Tonight
Fort
at
Apache.
8 on Fox
I don't know what that
Are there many Apaches in the Bronx?
Will return after these messages.
All right, keep
I can't believe you recorded around DuckTales.
Right, 'tis the end of the rainbow.
Oh, I love Lucky Charms.
How about something
Wait,
more
what's
is. This is
this?
culturally insensitive, sir.
And what might they be now?
I cannot stand for this racist portrayal of Irish folk.
Rainbow-colored.
So wait a minute, was this like a long-standing like a feud between the gnomes and the leprechauns?
No.
Or the elves?
They're
What are
elves.
they? They're elves,
They're
right?
not gnomes.
And why are we assuming that the elves are taller than the leprechauns? I have so many questions now.
Jake, let's not get into religion.
Make the meatballs nice and neat.
I have so many questions.
You know, they really tried to make sure children did not eat Play-Doh, but boy, they tried to ingrain it with food, didn't they?
It did look kind of good, actually. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, it's going to be beautiful.
You've been dining for too long.
I love her wedding gown. Chloe's
Yeah, this was the part of the TV show when I was a kid where I would just sort of go to the kitchen and get a snack. Didn't really care.
Cheerios presents Kid Heroes.
Cheerios Heroes?
Heading home one day, Michelle Lambert spotted two boys drowning in an icy lake. But Michelle couldn't.
That's when he threw a box of Cheerios at them and saved their lives.
No, she used Cheerios as life preservers, obviously.
I'm sunk.
They're very small.
Man, I suck. What if I just ate some Cheerios?
Complete Cheerios breakfast.
This just unlocked a memory I didn't know I had.
I'm not gonna lie, I think seeing a giant anthropomorphic piece of breakfast cereal would probably put me off breakfast for the rest of my life.
I didn't realize Cheerios were so rad.
Are you sinkable?
I can't really pay attention to this commercial because the suspense of knowing what happened to those kids. Oh, good.
Michelle didn't panic.
I went and got a rope from my yard and threw the rope to him and grabbed him.
Today, Michelle and the
And
boys
I was
she
gonna
rescued
pull
are
them
good
out, but then I
friends.
got hungry and ate some Cheerios instead. The end.
Cheers for
I'm
Michelle
a kid
Lambert,
hero.
another kid
Cheerios.
hero. Cheerios.
And now, back to
Cheerio.
Disney's DuckTales.
Finally, back to some DuckTales. Alright, let's go,
Will
baby.
return after these messages.
What?
Why did I pause it during the show and record the commercial? That was dumb.
What does a duck do when he's a year older? He celebrates his birthday and hands out cigars.
What?
Oh,
He
Well-
throws a party and gets everything all fouled up.
I don't think that's
And if
okay,
he's
sir.
Donald Duck, he shows the fun.
Are they advertising DuckTales on DuckTales, or?
So don't hide from the fun. Say happy birthday, Donald Duck.
Ah, yes, re-editing old cartoons to make it seem like it's a new special.
Aha. Happy birthday, Donald Duck.
Power players, get on top of your game.
Whoa!
All the doctors.
Oh
Is this
my
what
goodness.
testosterone feels like?
Dr. Video!
Tricks that you need to be the top in your favorite game. Like
Oh my goodness, I don't want to know how many millions of dollars they spent on this.
45 cents each additional minute. Kids, remember to ask your
Dr. Video.
Men want him, and men want to be him.
3 frames of animation on Dr. Video.
I know what it is.
There's an old man called Mississippi. There's an old man.
Granddaddy of the modern American musical, Showboat.
Can I pay to not go?
Fullerton's Plummer Auditorium. It's a big new production by Orange County's Fullerton Light Opera. Cast of 40.
Call now and get a special ticket for our new bed seats where you can sleep through the performance with no shame.
The kids. Call area code 714-879-1732. And now,
I wonder how much overlap there was in the audience of DuckTales and the Show Mode Opera.
I don't remember Donald Duck wearing that hat.
Alright, you soggies, these kids are gonna eat a bunch of sugar for breakfast and give them a heart attack in 40 years, and you ain't gonna stop them. I'm standing up for their right to more than they'll be sucking.
You can get my Cap'n Crunch secret message writer.
Hey, there's nothing on there.
Plus one of 5 secret
The principal's a big a-hole. Hey!
now in each specially marked box.
Imagine being a stupid adult. Can you imagine?
Everybody knows that broken hearts can be mended, but almost nobody knows that smokers' hearts can be mended too. As soon as you quit, the damaging effects of cigarettes begin to go away. In a matter of
So, I mean, I could just smoke my whole life and then just quit a couple years before I die and then I'm fine?
So if you're trying to give up,
Maybe Donald Duck shouldn't have given his nephew cigars.
Aw, man, my heart's smoking again.
stronger.
Ugh.
The heart's shrinking. Oh no, what have you done?
His heart shrunk 3 sizes that day.
Mel Gibson is more than a lethal weapon.
Mel.
Mad Max. Tonight.
Angry Alfred.
Fox 11.
Disney's DuckTales will return after these messages.
The Mad Max movies were just really long Meatloaf music videos.
Oh, yo, it's diabetes!
Childhood obesity?
Oh, yeah. The last thing the world needed was Ronald McDonald as a mime.
When you buy McDonald's,
Just
Mickey's
combining
birthday
the
Happy
worst of
Meal,
both
you'll get one of
worlds
5
right there,
Disney
bud.
character pullback racers: Mickey's Red Roadster, Minnie's Convertible, Goofy's Sports Car, Pluto's Runabout.
This
and
costs
Donald's
2 cents to
Locomotive.
make in China, but you
McDonald's
kids will
Mickey's
pester
Happy
your
Meal.
parents
Collect
to...
all 5.
Well, anyway.
Sega brings you major fun and games like R-Type, 8 levels of action, 8 monsters to destroy.
Whoa!
Goldbelly is a
You look so
wild adventure
This is a
in the
little
valley of
too
Doom.
fast-paced for me, sir.
Boston, where you're a barbarian.
I don't think my computer has the specs to handle this.
Now you can join Team Sega.
I've always wanted to join Team Sega.
Just buy
Oh,
any Sega game.
Any 3 Sega games? I better call 1-800-USA.
So hurry! A Team Sega Game of the Month. Major fun and free.
Video game advertisements honestly haven't changed that much.
You gotta go.
When the graphics weren't as good, they really had to make it loud.
Hey kids, power up your score on Super Mario
What
Bros.
is-
and Super Mario
What
Brothers
is with
2.
the pay
All the
per
powerful
minute
Nintendo
numbers on the kids
players.
show?
Get high scoring tips.
That seems a
and
little
find out how you
unethical,
can
I'm
get
gonna be
free
honest.
Super Power Patch. Call 1-900.
I think this is probably why nowadays they include the must get parental permission thing.
Yeah.
Don't let Zelda down.
Which always works, by the way.
I wouldn't dream of letting Zelda down.
3500. Power up your game. Destroy Ganon and get a free Super Power Patch.
Nowadays, you just look it up on your phone, but there's money to be made, I tell you what.
And tips on Punch-Out, Contra, Gauntlet, Kung Fu, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon, and more. Call now.
More.
909-3500.
It's
Just $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Ask Mom or Dad first. The Power Phone is an independent
culpability
information source not
gone.
affiliated with Nintendo.
They're guiltless.
Nintendo products are registered.
So how does this phone number work? You just say, alright, I'm playing this game, and you know how to get past... Then they give you the slowest information. Go to the cube next to the...
You're not gonna fool me. I know there's no real DuckTales happening here.
Your greenness.
What in the world?
Earthlings are much more advanced than we imagined.
They're even making really cheesy puppets, and oh my goodness.
Windows
What a day.
globes that teach.
You've got
Get me out of here.
Birds that talk.
No, please, no, get me out. I don't
Kill
feel comfortable.
me.
Mom!
And their leader.
Mom, I need you to come get me. I'm scared.
Pee-wee's
I'm
Playhouse
not
Playset.
comfortable with
Each
this.
card is sold separately.
I think the sofa has a soul.
McLean, how do you feel about Mr. Pee Wee Herman?
Exciting.
I've never been a
Educational. Scouting is a
fan.
challenge.
I don't
a
understand
chance for
it. I
personal
don't
growth.
understand the Pee Wee Herman
Scouting
thing. I
is
just
friendship.
don't.
And for all ages.
If this man existed in
Scouting
real life,
is
he'd be
adventure.
locked up in a mental
Chance to make
institution.
a
Like
positive
nobody would
change in
allow him
one's
to roam
life.
the streets unattended.
Scouting is simply a
You know what I
chance to
mean?
achieve.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to support that.
You to
Alright?
join me in
It was
supporting
really
your
just
Western
a
Los
more
Angeles
infantile
County
Jim
Council Boy
Carrey,
Scouts
if
of
you think
America.
about it.
Yeah.
Call now.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey needs help, bud.
Some people
I hope he
will
gets
do
help.
anything to take their favorite video games.
I'm noticing a video game theme here today.
Whoa.
Palm of your hand.
It's like a really, really crappy cell phone that can't call or text.
And save Marion to win. Also,
Can you imagine we wasted our time on that back in the day?
Bird, Simon's Quest, and more.
Man, kids were dumb.
CD video games.
Oh, hi there.
We guardian angels face a devilish
Another
crisis.
Red Bull
There are
commercial.
too many fatherless kids down there, and too few of us to go
Didn't
around.
realize guardian angels
I'm
wore
enlisted Big
cashmere
Brothers
sweaters.
as
Hey.
guardian angels to handle the overload. To
The
point
big
boy or
papa
girl in the right
upstairs say you
direction,
better
to
be
give them
taking
morals.
care of your kids or
Other
maybe
attention
something might
things
happen
work
to
miracles.
them, is all I'm
So
saying.
join up. Call Catholic Big Brothers at this number.
Oh,
You know,
Catholic
when I was
Big
down
Bro-
there, I was a big brother myself. Wouldn't you like to earn your wings?
This is a tad sacrilegious, I think.
Especially for Catholics.
Have to experience the facts of life. Today at 5.
The facts of life.
Fox 11.
The facts of life.
Disney's DuckTales.
There's so many TV
will
shows
return
that I've never
after these
seen and know every word to the theme song. Facts of Life is one of them.
Why do I keep getting teased with DuckTales?
Okay, another side note, another rant. I did not understand this as a child. I do not understand it now. Why do girls like dolls? I don't get it.
The patriarchy, Jake.
Okay, maybe I'm blind my ignorance here, but what is the obsession with wanting a smaller version of you to hold? It's... I was a dumb boy. I don't know.
Yes, the only cereal that athletes eat. Apple Jacks.
Not too many professional athletes eat a bowl of pure sugar for breakfast, I have to admit.
Are you kidding? Tom Brady downs a bowl of Apple Jacks or two every morning.
Oh, I love how they market cereal. It's just sugar, and they are doing their darndest to make you believe it's part of a healthy
You'd be
breakfast.
surprised at how much energy you get when you have diabetes.
No, it really cracks me up.
Turbo B set. Cycloid control.
A-okay.
Hey, okay.
Let's fire it up.
Man, this trailer for Ready Player 2 looks great.
The challenge is ice hockey. The power is Nintendo. It's as slick as ice, as fast as fury. Throwing
I prefer Cool as Ice with my pal Vanilla.
or be blown away.
I think they're kind of overselling it, if I'm being honest.
It'll break your TV?
Circus Vargas, America's largest traveling big top circus, is now in the Southland area. See over 400 international
I've never
performers
heard of
available
it.
for an all-new 20th anniversary celebration.
Maybe it's a southern thing.
Circus Vargas, free children's discount coupons.
Is that Vargas? Which one's Vargas?
Now
Is he the mustache guy, or like what?
Now through March 1st.
Okay, I don't
Huntington
know.
Park, Salt Lake Park, March 2nd through the 7th. San Fernando.
I think he gets weird looks going into stores with that outfit on.
Circus Vargas, Circus Vargas.
Salt Lake. Wait, they're near you. How have you not heard of Circus Vargas, McLean?
Disney's DuckTales. Disney's DuckTales will return
I
after
just
these
want to
messages.
watch Disney's DuckTales, man.
There never was any DuckTales.
Asking you weird questions. Are you a robot?
What?
Can you move at hyperspeed?
What?
Are your eyes green lasers? Do you have superhuman strength? Have you ever blown a fuse? Now it's time for me to answer these questions once and for all. Unfortunately, I haven't been programmed for the answers yet. Please stand by. Please stand by.
Tiffany Brissett is Vicky the Robot.
Was this real?
Today at 5.
Wait, was that a real TV show?
What?
Was that a real TV?
Hang on, I gotta do a quick Wikipedia search about something, Jake. You entertain the people.
That was a real television program, wasn't it?
With what, Drulos?
So the premise is she's a girl but she's a robot.
I'll get you yet.
Do they just like have little Alexa living in their home, or?
How did that get out of the pitch meeting? I can see this dinosaur thing getting Dino Riders. That looks like a toy boy should buy. Explain Small Wonder to me.
In a plane crash. 345 to 1, you'll die of AIDS. 105 to 1.
Maybe stop putting coins in the gumball machine. That might help.
Your life is cardiovascular disease. Chances are nearly 50-50 it will eventually kill you.
So anyway, back to what I was saying about Apple
To
Jacks.
improve your odds, put it into research instead. Improve your odds. Support the American Heart Association.
We would never lie to you.
Remember, butter is evil. Eat your vegetable oils, America. Is this Mike? Is this Mike?
This isn't DuckTales.
Man, I was really hoping he was Mike. He's got the sweater vibes that Mike had, but he doesn't quite have the goofiness.
In 10 seconds.
All right.
Man, what is this?
Mike and Maxine, you have 2 minutes.
There's Mike.
Wait, why is Mike paired up with a grandma?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now look around. Out here.
Is that his mom? What
you see out there is yours to grab. And keep your eyes out for the supermarket sweep bonuses because they're worth anywhere from $50 to $200.
And if you can find me a better sweater, just let me know.
Now.
Okay, wait a minute. You're telling me that America is such a consumer-focused culture, they literally made a game show out of grocery shopping.
3 of these items. They are, now listen carefully.
I want to see every episode now, that's what I'm trying to say.
Rave hairspray and nacho cheese Doritos. Okay, now
I don't watch football. I'm only interested in real sports, thank you.
I'm nearly positive that's the same person twice.
Team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes at the bell wins the game and has the right to go for the $5,000 in cash.
Mike and Maxine, this is like the weirdest pairing, I have to say.
A real odd couple.
Get set. Go! Whoa.
There goes Gina on her sweep. Let's see what she's gonna do.
Oh gosh! Wow! This
I'm out of control.
Second thing she's going to do is load up.
Her problem is she's an absolute spaz.
They're heavy, but Gina will probably drive.
Get those hams! Get the hams, Gina!
Gets them.
Go ham.
Yeah, go Gina, go!
Spot the 7-Up bonus. Smart shopping.
Come on, Gina, come on!
Often decide who goes for the $5,000.
What is this?
What is happening?
It's Aretha. Let's see what her shopping strategy is. How she heads.
Arriba.
Let's see.
Are you telling me this isn't a parody of a game show and this is an actual game show in and of itself?
Mike, he has a whole different plan.
I'm rooting for you, Mike. I'm pulling for you, bud. Oh, he got a little lost there. Oh, Mike, you're losing time, Mike. Mike, come on.
Sure, that's where we have one of our shopping.
I know this is just a ripoff of Guy's Groceries games.
Looking for the same thing, and she spots it first. But nothing fancy for Aretha.
Oh, Mike, buddy.
Foster Farms turkeys. Now take a look.
Okay. Oh man.
Mike goes right.
Oh man. Gotta stay calm, Jake. Stay calm. Breathe in, breathe out. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game.
I can't do anything right.
No, Mike, grab the other. Mike, no. Oh gosh. Oh jeez.
Okay, fam.
Oh, Mike.
Mike.
Look at her go for those big.
Oh, where's my inhaler? Where's my inhaler? I'm getting a little lightheaded.
And you might say the shopper is giving it her all detergent. That
was a joke there.
She needs a fresh cart. And look
now that was strategy there. She swapped the carts out. Did you see that, McLean? That's how a pro does it. That's how a pro does it.
Makes a stop for some.
Like a machine, I
Come
tell
on,
you.
Mike.
Purpose cleaner.
Mike's trying, man. Mike's trying.
Mike is,
the Doritos.
Frankly, a pathetic showing of Mike, if I'm being honest.
Doritos is key. Doritos is key. That is a good first half strategy. Getting the Doritos.
Those will come into play later.
Nice going,
the cooking oil is a bit of a bold move.
For some Foster Farms turkeys.
Well, it's about time, Mike, you idiot.
I'm really confused as to how the viewer's supposed to keep track of what's going on here.
Busy shopping for platters.
Where's all that cheering coming from?
Space, but they are worth.
I don't know.
Gina's also building up her store.
I want to know who the studio audience is and why.
Maxwell House Coffee.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Look at this new display of hams. Mike's grabbing them as fast as he can.
Mike is bumbling and everything.
Found our new 5-pound blocks of mozzarella cheese. Shop fast, Aretha.
Who needs that much mozzarella? You want a pizzeria? Ah, Gina. Oh, Gina, sit on the sidelines, get some Gatorade there, Gina. Oh, good play out there, guys. Good play. We'll get him in the next half.
And the chance to go for the $5,000. Now, it's hidden behind a product somewhere in one of these aisles, just waiting to be won. So stick around.
I'm waiting for the studio audience to mop the floor and tear that sweater off him. I know I want a piece.
We are back with Supermarket Sweep.
I'm sure he'd like to have it torn off him as well.
He looks like he's had his head shrunken.
It's a big sweater.
Okay, let's find out who won the big sweep. Now, team number 3, did you guys complete your shopping list?
2 of them.
2 out of 3, but that doesn't quite work. Okay, let's see how much.
Mike, you absolute idiot. You simpleton. Get off my show.
They got the bonus.
$100. Okay.
Well, that's pretty good. I didn't really notice Maxine helping Mike out there very much. I got to say, yeah, Mike, my advice, cut the dead weight. Just cut it.
$280, Maxine.
You can see which team was stuck with the last draft pick.
Mike was always picked last in dodgeball.
No cigar.
Again.
I was referring to Maxine, but yeah, that too.
Okay, so your grand
Mike is really holding her back. Maxine can't reach her full potential.
$427. So that puts you 2 in the lead. Okay, team number 1, Gina and Pam. Did you complete your shopping list? Okay, let's see how much your bonus is worth. $200.
We're going to Disneyland, baby.
We did it.
Your total is $200. Easy enough. Now, after we add your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $427, you win the game. If not, team number 3 does. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $604.
I knew it all along.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Man.
Picture from Elizabeth, New Jersey says it all.
Come from behind victory on that one there.
Man. Tonight, and digging out is going to be
Oh,
a real
man.
challenge.
Go back to Supermarket Suite. I'm concerned with real things.
Snow has stopped falling, but it's going
Oh,
to be
my
a very
God.
long time indeed before we can forget the power and the fury
Oh,
of the
man.
blizzard of '96. New York and New Jersey are still
gonna
under states of emergency.
settle down there.
We have a lot of information to bring to you tonight. The metro area is crippled, bearing the burden of almost 2 feet of snow. School is canceled again tomorrow in New York
Oh
City.
dear, looks like the vanilla ice cream factory exploded all over the place there.
Oh,
Mass
yeah,
transit
you
felt
know.
the punch of the storm.
You go outside,
Go
you
outside
know,
to stuff
it
in your
goes
nose,
Be
it's
anything
free
at all like
to
normal
drive
tomorrow
out.
morning.
it's right up
And
to
the
your
other concentration
knees, you
now
know,
is
it gets
the
all
road.
in your boots,
Clouds
and then your
are
feet get
reinforced in New
cold.
Jersey and all
I'm a
across the area tonight.
snowplow
Driving conditions
driver.
are very dangerous.
Driving
Sad
my
champion
plow
out of
for
South, big a punch
people
this
I
blizzard
don't
pack.
even
Sam?
know.
Bill, this one definitely will go in the record book. First, before we get there, let's check the satellite pictures to
Imagine
make
your
sure
name
nothing
being
else
Sam
creeping up on us.
Champion and you
We're
become a
taking this
weatherman.
picture from this afternoon about 6 hours
We
ago.
go to our
Watching
meteorologist,
this world, taking
Steve
the clouds
Squarejaw.
completely off the coastline. There's some light and scattered clouds. Look at the clear skies left behind it before some clouds that move
I
in
am
by
single-handedly
tomorrow night.
bringing the
Now
Pat
let's check
show
the
to
book.
sit
The
back
biggest
in the
snow
style,
is
ladies and
three
gentlemen.
in the list, and certainly the one December 1947 will not be overdone.
And
by
this number
low.
here is my
26.4
hotness
inches
rating.
there. 20.6
You know what I
inches
mean.
are official reporting at Central Park at this hour. Now, we've had to do a broad sweep because, again, using Elizabeth as an example, we've got anywhere from 28.8 as a total to
Elizabeth is the girl I dated last night. She
If
was
you
super
measure
hot,
your
too.
yard, likely you're gonna get 5 different measurements
Actually, she
in
was
the
a
area.
model, so
taking a broad
kinda
sweep of the
whatever.
pen, 24 to
Yes, by the way, I
30
am the
snow
hottest
spread
person in
across most of
Patterson.
the region
And
with
also
other
everywhere
areas
else. I
coming
just
in
thought you might
with
want to know
18
that.
to 24 inches of snow. We'll be back to tell you what's ahead in the forecast. Certainly is. Does it clear out enough to let you dig out? We'll let you know when we come back at the bottom of the half hour.
Make
Bill,
sure you
Diane.
get my good
As
side.
you know, a lot of areas, especially parts of New Jersey, were hard hit, and one building in Elizabeth suffered severe damage. The roof of the state unemployment office in Elizabeth collapsed under the weight of all that snow. Fortunately, no one
Where are they
was
going to go for a
inside.
job
All
now?
Elizabeth
The
got
people who
nearly
used to
30
work
inches
there.
of snow. Celeste
We're
Ford is there
doomed.
right now with more.
Who
Celeste?
delivers the
Diana,
mailman's
the
mail? That's all I'm
novelty of the
saying.
blizzard is
They're gonna have to be
wearing off
unemployed
fast.
from
Just
home, I
ask the
guess.
Owners of these
Wait,
cars.
I
Tonight,
thought her name was
communities
Elizabeth. Now it's
throughout the
Celeste Ford?
region are
I
figuring
drove a
out
Celeste
what to
Ford
do
in high
with
school.
all this snow. And here in Elizabeth, residents are not too happy to learn that they were really dumped on. The blizzard left them with 29 inches of snow and a heap of headaches. One at a time, tow trucks in Elizabeth pull parked cars from their beds of snow.
They sold them
These
later
snow
at a
emergency
chop
routes
shop in
are a
Mexico.
priority, and those who fail to heed the signs are left steaming.
Absolute chaos has erupted.
Down here.
No parking, snow emergency.
A $50 fine, no exceptions.
Cut the camera before we start punching
them. Fire trucks, ambulances. You get an emergency like that, and
see, he met a certain profile, and
I personally called martial law just so I could do some police brutality. It's always been a dream of mine. I like to take advantage of any situation that I can.
At least passable. There's much more work ahead.
Look for the fun where you can get it.
Should understand that the city has to.
Guy, I gotta be honest. I have no idea how I got elected mayor. I'm really just making this up as I go along.
If you need me, I'll be cowering under my desk.
Into a gas
Jim Rockford got stuck.
No.
We admit this is a highly unscientific approach, but we have attempted to measure the height of one of these giant snow mounds. And from what we can see,
hard-hitting journalism.
It's more than 7 feet tall.
Oh no, I think the snowplow driver's buried under that.
Great.
But what do you do when there's a mound growing in your front yard?
I usually hollow it out and sleep in it for the winter.
I climb it and declare it Mount McLean.
To shovel the stuff back into the streets, but sometimes there doesn't seem to be much choice.
I never got the point of shoveling snow. Where are you going to go? Everything's shut down.
Snow removal budget, but the mayor says they should be eligible.
Just hunker down, catch a whale, cook the blubber. You're fine.
7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Celeste. The snow situation in Hoboken is so bad that Hoboken is officially closed tonight.
But then again, the situation in Hoboken is usually bad, so it's not really that much of a difference.
Hoboken's not a real town.
A train derailment ended the chance of normal service.
That was just the weather guy reminding viewers what a great neck he has.
The last 3 cars have been
Sam, get away from that.
Slip off the rails. It was trouble, but nobody was hurt.
Messed up transit, closed schools. New York City is buried under tons of snow, and we are going to feel the impact for days to come.
I'm doing a really good job at affecting fake concern over the matter.
We've had a briefing in the last hour from Mayor Giuliani once again. By tomorrow, the winter wonderland will be.
Look at the panic these people are displaying as they walk to and from the liquor store.
And cleaning up. Combine New York parking with 2 feet of snow, and the road to blizzard recovery starts with a simple mission.
We're on the road to blizzard recovery.
First, you get the shovel out of the car.
Then you shovel the snow.
Now that's a big-brained approach there, Jason.
Perfect.
Bigger mess.
Genius.
Will continue
oh, Rudy, he looks so young. He's just a little baby face there. Look at him. He's like a little 10-year-old.
In cleaning the.
He should go back to whatever hair dye he was using back
Elsewhere
then.
tonight, many in town who could ski.
Yeah, also those glasses.
A ski less, Joshua Lee was
going just about up the wall. So I fashioned up a pair of skis so that I would not miss the ski.
What do you mean I'm high? Maybe you're the one who's high. Yeah, ever thought of it that way? It could be like that.
Problem for firefighters.
Tim Minton here, reporting for 7 Eyewitness News.
He just hates it when the rest of the crew goofs on him by calling him Tim Minton.
And if there were an alarm here right now, the first thing that firefighters would have to do is find it and then clear it before they could actually fight the fire. In Midtown, meanwhile, the problem at the Fashion Accessories Expo.
Not the Fashion Accessories Expo!
A jewelry dealer looking for.
Our entire economy is going to be crushed.
Did show up today.
We are minutes away from bankruptcy.
Normally, there should be about 3,000.
That is not the voice of a wand.
Side of a stormy story that, at least for a day, created new ways for New Yorkers to have fun.
New Yorkers don't have fun.
Yeah, don't give me that crap. Yeah, alright, let's see what else is on TV here.
Let's see. Maybe DuckTales?
The following program is a paid commercial announcement.
They always are.
Aren't they? I've yet to see one that's being run for free out of the goodness of the heart of the TV station owner. Oh, testimonials. Oh, that always goes to a good place.
Best case results.
USA.
The following
I love America,
if you want to be
for
free,
Stop the
buy our
Insanity, presented
product.
by USA Direct Incorporated.
I love America.
You can lose up to 10 pounds in 10 days.
Best diet for safe diet. Oh, is that the ultimate cookie? I'm all about the ultimate cookie.
Wait, are you telling me the ultimate diet cookie was not the answer?
Stop the insanity!
Okay.
You're about to meet someone you'll never
Britney
forget.
Spears is here to
Her
tell
name
us.
is Susan Powder.
Leave
A woman
Britney
whose own
alone.
disappointing experiences with the diet and fitness industry led her to discover the truths to taking back her life and becoming lean,
Well, it looks like she might have lost her mind while doing it, so I'm a little skeptical.
It's time to take control. It's time to stop.
I wouldn't say I don't necessarily believe you. I'm just saying I'd like to see the proof.
Whoa there, Susan.
Okay. Oh, she's doing meth, of course. That'll do it.
The insanity?
She's like a strung out white Oprah.
What the insanity is? It's the starvation and the deprivation and the doing anything to be skinny. It's waking up every day hating the way you look and feel.
What?
It's beating the heck out of ourselves all the time because we don't look and feel the way we want to look and feel. I want all of you to walk out of here tonight with the power.
I'm gonna be honest. She sounds a lot like modern day Jillian Michaels.
Knowledge that you need to change the way you look and feel forever, and it can be done. 4.5 years ago, I was an unfit person. That was me. I was
Then I got hooked on a lot of heroin. And now you see.
I wasn't lacking motivation. I had a trauma in my life. We all got traumas. I dealt with the breakup of my marriage. Oh, by the way, did I tell you he ran out on me and the 2 kids?
Thanks for the details.
And when he rode up on the horse, I sat down and ate. And ate. And ate and ate and ate and ate and then cried and then rocked.
This is a really weird format for a therapy session, I have to say.
I ate, I cried, I nursed babies, and I planned his death. I do.
Oh, that
and
is a
did
good one.
What you guys do.
It's
When you don't
hilarious.
feel well. You go to the industries that are supposed to help you. It's what I did. With all the determination, courage, motivation I was not lacking. I went to the diet industry. It's where you go when you're fat, isn't it? Because you have been programmed. Don't think, darling, don't think.
Okay, I gotta look this lady up. I want to know if she died of a heroin overdose. Not to goof on it. I'm just curious. Let's see.
Too, and don't think. We'll even give you some freeze-dried food for $200 a week. You give us your money, and we'll give you the
Susan Powter.
I hardly know.
It is. I went to a doctor.
Her catchphrase, "Stop the Insanity," was the centerpiece of her weight loss infomercial, which revolved around taking control of your brain and body from food manufacturers, corrupt governments, and fitness industries, advocating low-fat diets.
You know the kind you shake? You know the kind you've all been on? You know the kind they sell in the convenience stores
her
now?
platinum, white, close-cropped haircut, aggressive speaking manner, and habit of being barefoot while speaking in public became elements of her personality. She has since grown out of hair and has multiple tattoos.
A discipline
In 1995, she filed for bankruptcy. She's been married twice, came out as a lesbian, and describes herself as a radical feminist lesbian woman.
That's weird because she doesn't look like that at all.
Did I gain it back?
Not noticing the section on the crippling addictions on Wikipedia, but I assume they're in there.
But we keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. And the reason is, we're desperate. And we're going to the authorities, and they're lying to us and ripping us off. So that didn't work.
Take that, authorities.
Every time I failed, I thought, what is it
Look,
about
Susan, just because you lost your mind doesn't mean you need to take it out on us.
I can't feel good again? What's about? I have no discipline. I'm a lazy slob. I'm an emotional wreck. Well, I started to get depressed. No joke.
He seems like a healthy person.
My marriage broke up. I was 260
It's so sad that the
pounds.
dog ate the
I
other
had
half of her
2
sweater.
children,
Please
they live
donate
in
now
my
so
car.
she can buy a full wardrobe.
So I go to the doctor. I'm a little depressed.
That's how she loses weight. She wears less
I
clothing.
have been depressed. I tried number 2, the fitness industry. Now, the diet industry is on my hit list in a big way.
Susan, how many people have you murdered?
She said she planned to kill her husband. Now she has a hit
To an
list.
aerobic studio at 8 a.m. in the morning with 2 children in
Okay, I'm
tow.
gonna call the FBI and ask them to kindly take a look in the back of her van for explosives.
The clone
I'm
of
concerned.
my ex-husband's girlfriend. I said, hi, I'm here for the 8:15 class, and she looked up and went, oh my God! I walk in, everybody assembled, and I thought, well, Apparently the mirrors aren't too good with the reflective stuff because she can't see that a 260-pound woman just walked in this room.
Okay.
She picked up the mic, blared the music, and went 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe.
Okay.
Come on, let's breathe. 1, 2, and breathe.
Karen,
Breathe with me, please.
Karen, put the microphone down. Go in the back. Just take a minute, pull yourself together. You're embarrassing yourself.
Give me a moment. I had to think, all right, you want me to do this? Let me just get it straight. And you want me
I wonder how many friends she makes with her strategy of being constantly angry.
Then Bambi wanted me to smile.
I'm not sure I understand.
While turning blue, while planning her death.
While you're planning her death.
Third mistake.
It's a theme that keeps coming up.
I tried to figure it out on my own.
I'm beginning to think Stop the Insanity refers to her.
And looked in the diet
Like she's
section.
begging for somebody to stop her.
Don't stop the insanity, embrace the insanity.
You're lost! There are 5 gazillion diet books on the market. Eat grapefruit, don't eat grapefruit. Suck lemons, don't suck lemons. Drink vinegar, don't touch vinegar. You're civil by the time you get through.
So buy my book instead, okay?
Please leave me alone.
I'm angry.
Gotta tell you something. There's not a thing wrong with any of you.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
None of you.
I'm perfect?
Most of you
Pretty blanket
are
statement.
not lacking willpower. That's not the problem. Most of you are not undisciplined. You don't have the problem. The diet industry has the problem.
If there's ever the image of someone who I want to take life advice from to change
It's not your
myself,
problem.
I think he's a great example to
Years
follow.
ago, that there's only one way on earth to change the way you look and feel. You gotta eat, you gotta breathe, and you gotta move every single day, or you are going to be literally dying internally. You're gonna feel bad, and you're probably gonna look bad.
Unlike me.
That's really it. What do you eat? How do you move? And how do you
Eating was a tool invented by the man to get us hooked on food because they're insane.
Since dieting and starvation doesn't work, how about trying something different? Eating.
Wait a minute, I don't recognize this Calmer Susan.
And you're gonna get in your car and drive 95 miles an hour to your destination. But there's one
Is she wearing a
thing you're not
Snuggie?
gonna do. You're not gonna put any gasoline in the car.
What?
Wouldn't you think I was crazy if I suggested that?
Speak for yourself, I bought a Tesla.
Our bodies at 95 miles an hour. And what's more realistic for most of us is 100 or
I usually just sit on the couch and play Nintendo. I don't.
And when you hate the way you look and feel, the first thing you do to change it is cut back on your fuel. Your car can't function without
So her
gasoline,
diet plan
and
is
your
to
body
just keep
can't
doing what you're
function
doing.
without
That's what I'm
fuel.
picking up on so far.
She hates fitness
If
industry
you've ever
and the
been on a
dieting
diet,
industry.
you know that you can
Make
live for a long
absolutely
time
no
without
changes
food.
to
You
yourself.
can live for a while without
The
liquid,
end.
but there's one thing you can't live for more than 5 minutes without: oxygen. Without oxygen, you die.
Dang, you got me there.
The oxygen diet? What's your point?
Your body. Think about that. What
Is she
happens
fighting
when
the
your
man who's
cells
out there
and
telling
muscles
people to
haven't
stop
gotten enough
breathing?
oxygen for years? What happens when your body is loaded down with fat? When your body doesn't have enough upper body, abdominal, or lower body strength to hold itself up? What do you think happens to
You
your
have
body?
enough strength to hold yourself up through an entire intervention.
Exercise is about getting oxygen to the body. The definition of exercise is to oxygenate the body.
Is it?
I will show you how to move and how to breathe so that your cells and muscles get the oxygen they must have to
So is her
live.
diet plan to eat, breathe
I've done
more?
the fasting, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done lots of things, counting
Well,
calories,
this has clearly worked for her.
but they never worked. They never had
She
long-term
looks exactly the same.
Susan is meant to be a future, a bright future.
Well, look, not to rag on this lady, but
2 years old.
I just don't know if I noticed many results per
I'm gonna be so
se.
happy.
all I'm saying is show me the
I
evidence
know
and you're
last
not
year at my
showing me much.
birthday, I was like, God, I'm 31. I always made a promise to myself that I wouldn't let, I wouldn't let another year go by without doing something about myself.
And then I decided to find the first insane head-shaped lunatic I could find and just do whatever she told me, and this worked out great.
And I'm happy. My heart's happy.
I mean,
And
I'm
I finally
glad
made
you're
a decision a couple
happy,
years ago that I
but
would never diet again. I would not.
what kind of name is Joy Perkins?
For the rest of my life, or something else would happen.
Is this supposed to be a diet plan? It's just a self-empowerment seminar. I'm really confused.
It's not a diet. I eat healthy foods. I make better choices.
Before Susan Powder, I could not go into the store.
Powder? I hardly know her.
Hey!
Or
I'm sorry.
anything that you could see in a magazine that was available. But since Susan Powder, I can go in the store.
Powder, I hardly.
Pick
Darn it!
anything I want, put it on, and look at.
I'll be back in a few minutes
Okay,
to
Jake.
share a secret with you.
She's gonna be
that
gone for a
changed
few minutes.
my
We gotta
life.
use this time wisely to plan an escape from this.
Susan Powder on national talk shows, lecturing to thousands around the country. And in her
Lecturing
weekly
or
visits
yelling?
on the home show, discussing eating right and staying
I think if
fit.
she showed up on the set of my
But it was her
show,
own desperate struggle
well, let's just
with
say
weight loss
security
and
would
frustration with the diet
be
and fitness
notified.
industry that led her to discover the truth about taking and keeping weight off.
Diets don't work. I've spent 30 years starving, not liking the way I
It
looked
didn't look
or
like it
felt.
from that picture.
At 260
diets don't work,
pounds,
but you're
I learned how
advocating,
to stop
according to
the insanity.
Wikipedia, which
This
you don't know how
program is
accurate
easy
Wikipedia
and
is,
it
but
works.
apparently what you
No
advocate
more
is a low-fat
starvation,
diet,
deprivation, or
which
dieting.
has been
It's
clinically
over.
proven not
When
to
you
work,
order
Susan.
Stop the Insanity, you'll receive Susan's inspiring story in her own words.
I need to see this. I wonder how she communicates the yelling. Is it like all caps?
Susan's dynamic style and passion have been captured in her Stop the Insanity tapes.
So basically, my husband walked out on the family, and then I said, "Am I gonna be fat? No, I want to kill him." And then I didn't kill him, but then I saw a lady at an exercise place, and I wanted to kill her, but then I didn't kill her, and now I'm skinny, and now you can buy my product, or I'll kill you, but probably not really.
I'm all for stopping the insanity, Jake. Change the channel. Am I right? Am I right?
Special modifications so you can
Stop the insanity!
fitness level at
Please,
8
my
a
insanity!
must for you to begin moving and breathing your way to a new fit
Look, I'm
lifestyle.
sorry, Susan, but
You also get Susan's
I'm beginning to think
delicious,
this might not be a
high-volume,
great
low-fat
life
recipes
path
that
for
fill
you,
up
but
without making you fat.
I don't know. Maybe the egg's out of the
get your
shell.
scale.
Maybe the toothpaste has
Susan's
already been
percentage of
squeezed
body
out of the
fat
tube on old
calipers
Susan.
will
That's a bell that can't be unrung, my friend.
Also included is the
Maybe
famous
not.
T-Factor book.
You
It
rarely
lists the
come back
actual
from
fat
being a
content in
bald,
food, so
shrieking
you'll never be fooled
infomercial lady.
You get the complete Stop the Insanity program for just
blurred
4
it. I
credit
can't-
card payments of only $19.95.
Oh, make
Plus,
him
as an
stop the
added bonus-
insanity
Take your
now.
body and you can make it as lean, as strong, and as healthy as you want it. And it is a simple, uncomplicated, mathematical process. And it takes this much time
Okay.
compared to the years you've spent dieting, the self-esteem that has ended up in the toilet,
It's like a vulgar.
the lack
Okay, then
of
tell me how to do
willpower
it.
and control and emotional stability that you believe
You reek emotional stability, Susan.
you
She's
talk about
full of it.
time and energy.
Emotional
None
stability,
could
that is.
compare to what you've been doing. So people say to me, all right, it makes sense, but how soon will I have my thighs thin? It's a reasonable question.
She laughed.
Truth. I'm in the mall with my kids, double stroller, double everything, double diapers, double stroller, double rubber pants,
Double
everything.
antidepressants.
Double. I'm in the mall. Everybody told me when I was fat to go to the mall. That was the thing. My own mother said, why don't you get out and go to the mall? And do what, Mom? Look at all the clothes that I can't buy because I can't.
I'll kill your mom!
And I can't fit
But I
in.
won't! But I'm right!
Make me feel
That's when I started planning my mother's murder.
Are you part of the diet industry?
for the
Leave
first
me
time in a
alone!
very long time. I dressed up a little. I thought I looked good that day. I'm pushing the kids, not too fast, and I wasn't whistling yet. All of a sudden, it dawned on me that my thighs were not rubbing together. This is the truth.
Huh?
And I did this.
And that's when those security guards threw us out.
What is going on?
Now, was I size 2? No. But I was sure feeling good that day. Hey, hi.
So I celebrated by eating a whole cake!
And you? Good to see you. Kids, your mother's thighs don't rub together. Hey, ex-husband, my thighs don't rub together.
Oh, that's right. I killed
So
him!
exciting.
I want to know how those kids are doing. I'll bet they just had the greatest childhood with her.
Feeling better. Yep, you will be the minute you start moving because you'll get a little bit of oxygen, which will absolutely make you feel better.
So is her solution to weight loss is
You're
to
no
walk
different.
around the mall and
You're gonna
breathe
feel
until
better
your
when you
thighs
get
don't
oxygen.
rub together?
Is the secret breathing? Now we'll never know.
I'm sold. I'll buy whatever that's. Why, yes, McLean. I did go to college.
I'm a college man. It is not a dream.
Graduated at the top of my class.
Chuck E. Cheese is the point of difference between Chuck E. and other restaurants. The memory of meeting Chuck E. survives long after.
Oh, you might not have heard of my school.
It's a little
exclusive.
Every guest.
Rah, Ross's boom ba.
The Chuck E. Room and Costume Care.
Chuck E. Room.
Every store has a designated area.
Oh man, imagine seeing that coming at you when you're just trying to enjoy some pizza.
Keep this area clean at all times.
If you thought Chuck E. was
floor,
disconcerting, Chuck E.'s head mounted onto the wall is much worse.
At some stores, the Chuck E. Room and birthday area.
I just returned from my hunt in Africa, boy, and I tell you, I bagged only the biggest of big game.
A special costume care kit may be purchased for your store to help you in keeping the costume in great shape.
Look at this man. This man wants nothing more than to die.
Costume and shoes with fresh.
I don't think cleaning the Chuck E. costume was done very much at most Chuck E. Cheese establishments. I'm a little doubtful is all I'm saying.
You use the costume, you will prevent the costume from becoming dirty. Never perform.
So what do you do for work? Shut the f.
It's important to report any problems with the costume to the manager so that repairs or replacements can be ordered. Some parts of the costume may be sent in for refurbishing, such as the fat suit.
This is my Chuck E. Cheese outfit. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
His very best. Getting started. The first thing you'll need before getting suited up.
How to do the fourth that watch playing Chuck E. Cheese every day.
T-shirt.
Imagine having to put on a sweatband so you don't drown in your own perspiration in the Chuck E. Cheese costume.
You should also
Sanitation workers drive by, point at that guy going, boy, ain't you glad you ain't now.
All the extra items can help you perform
See,
better
kids stay in
and
school.
out of costume.
Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
I don't think he's actually drinking that, guys.
Pink lemonade. Performing in a warm costume can and will dehydrate you. In addition to drinking plenty of fluids, you also need to put safety as your #1 priority. The Chuck E. head has very limited visibility, so please.
So they poorly designed this costume. It makes it pass out from dehydration, and the head you can't see 2 feet in front of your face. So they just make you a friendly little video telling you how to manage that.
It's the mental torture that's really the issue.
It's really the psychological torment that the poor guy in the Chuck E. costume goes through.
Playing games like peekaboo. Play a game of skee ball or air hockey with other
Let's
kids.
be honest, I think, okay, I know this is going to be a bit of a hot take, but I think there's a bit of correlation between people who have a criminal record and people who wore a Chuck E. Cheese costume.
Bump into kids. Mess up
It's a bit of a chicken and the egg scenario.
Oh, that's the last thing a frightened child needs.
There are 2 things you should never do. While in the costume, don't talk.
Hey kids, it's me, Chuck.
Most kids can tell. Also, don't sign autographs or write while in the costume.
How could you with those hands?
Illusion that Chuck E. is real.
There is only but
Never
one
let
Chuck E.
without the full costume. This means leaving the Chuck E. room without his head, shirt, or hands.
Imagine you walk out just wearing the head and nothing else.
Since a Chuck E. costume character cannot
Kansas
talk,
State Wildcat.
Personally, I play a long con. I get the job doing that. I do it for a few weeks. And then one day I just get in the middle of a bunch of kids, just rip the head off and chuck it across the room just to see what would happen.
It's my birthday.
Is this your king?
This is the most exciting thing you've
Are you not entertained?
in the air, clap your hands, etc. You're my best friend.
I don't think there's a single child on Earth that has ever told Chuck E. Cheese he's their best friend.
I don't like you. Bow your head and put your hands over your eyes.
And then pick the kid up and chuck him through a plate glass window to show him what a little dweeb he is.
You. Scratch your head. Put your hand on your chin like you're thinking.
Chucky is older than time
Put up
itself.
all your fingers so the child can count. Let them come up with an age. Someone wants you to hold their child or baby. Sit on the floor with
Take
your
it
legs
and
crossed
leave.
and put the child
Never
in your
come
lap.
back.
Remember, in the costume, you're
I can't
balancing
imagine.
gears.
Imagine Chucky just stumbling with an armful of babies just stumbling around the store.
Clearly, act quickly and remain calm. Find a cast member
Were
walking
you or a
by
loved
the
one
store.
hurt by children
Point to
while
the kids
playing
that are
Chuck E.
hurting,
Cheese at a
and
local
they'll take
Chuck
care
E.
of the
Cheese
situation.
pizza place?
If you can't
You
find
may
a
be
cast member,
entitled to
go the
compensation.
Chuck E. room or
Chuck E.
sit back
Cheese
down.
abuse is really one of the biggest problems of our time.
Until you are sure there are no no children around you.
Chucky, point out, indicate on the Chucky suit where he struck
Study and
you.
learn the personalities of each character. This will create the magic and excitement of your performance.
There's a lot of things going on here, guy, but I don't think magic's one of them.
We want to exceed our guest expectations. This means we want a very animated Chucky that is fun with our guests. We want to leave the guests with a feeling of awe, wonder.
So does this college have a football team or like honors program?
All the kids meet and play with Chucky.
It wasn't my first choice in university, but I got a scholarship and...
There are live shows every
Well,
hour throughout the day. Live shows are a combination of our character performing with our cast members.
McLean,
Boombox live shows are every hour.
should I ever hit a point in my life where you find me donning the Chuck E. Cheese outfit? Please intervene. I need to hear some words of encouragement at that point.
Just a little something to keep me going.
Through special
Stop the
occasions such as birthday
insanity.
parties. At Chuck E. Cheese's, we throw a party every day. In fact, we do approximately 50 to 60 parties in 1 week.
How much are Chucky actors getting paid? I think is the real question here.
Chucky can play games in the game room with guests, visit kids at KidCheck, or even go table to table greeting guests.
Oh, can he?
Big motion
Oh,
in the
thank you.
character. Normal movements may seem fine to you, but
Do I have to include this on my resume in the future?
so show the
That's
life
probably
of the
my
character.
question.
You might feel a little funny.
If
exaggerating your
anyone
movement,
calls
but be
the Chuck E.
assured,
Cheese restaurant asking
in the
for
costume, so
about
let
me,
loose
tell them I never worked here.
You can wear a cold vest to help keep you cool while in the costume. Replacement packs can be used by storing them in the freezer and changed out between performances.
Let's be honest, that
You've
never
shown
happened.
magic to a great performance. Practice and have fun. Together, we can make magic for our
Magic.
guests.
Oh, it's magical, McLean. The soaring majesty. I'm inspired. Where did I get my diploma from, by the way? Do I have to wear like a cap and gown?
Jake,
Or,
this
like-
is according to Glassdoor.com that the average Chuck E. Cheese cast member earns $9 with a maximum of $15 an hour.
Didn't Chuck E. Cheese go bankrupt over COVID?
I believe so.
Pretty sure they did.
Wait, is Chuck E. Cheese still going strong?
Define going strong.
Well...
Stop the insanity, McLean. Just stop the insanity.